The Egyptians had many gods of death and the underworld.
One of the most iconic, Anubis, was also a god whose role changed constantly over the thousands of years of Egypt's history. One of the most famous figures of the ancient
Egyptian pantheon, Anubis was a powerful deity
whose role shifted over time.
Before Osiris and Isis rose to prominence, Anubis was worshipped as the god of the dead. When Osiris took on this role,
However, Anubis became the god of mummification,
as well as Osiris's bastard son. Despite his significance
and multi-millennia long worship,
Anubis was seldom a main character
in the Egyptian mythos,
He was an integral part of the story of Osiris's murder,
in which he embalmed the deceased god thereafter.
He was known as the Lord of the Money Wrapping. Anubis's origin and role as god of the dead were directly linked to his depiction as a jackal,
or jackal-headed man. Jackals were scavengers who would frequent burial
sites and uncover shallow graves. The Egyptians may have enshrined the jackal's behavior in order to make it seem benevolent. Anubis possessed several distinctive features. While he had a human body,
like most Egyptian gods,
he also had a jackal's head and tail.
He was typically all black
and was often portrayed in a seated position. Like many Egyptian gods, Anubis was capable of shapeshifting. He was so shocked at the sight of Osiris's dead body that he immediately turned into a lizard. Anubis was a faithful follower of Isis, who adopted him following his abandonment as an infant.
A fierce fighter,
he routinely defeated the god set in battle.
Alternatively, Anubis worship may have developed as a means to exercise supernatural control over jackals. If Anubis was worshipped properly, the jackals might not disturb the venerated dead.
Early on in Egyptian history, Anubis was worshipped as a god of the dead. After Osiris rose to prominence, Anubis's role changed. He became a god of embalming and psychopomp, who escorted the dead on their journey to the afterlife.
In the post-late period era,
Anubis became associated with necromancers. Demonic spells would invoke Anubis, who would then act as an intermediary,
fetching spirits or gods from the underworld